Hello again. Welcome back to our English on the table. It is English on the table again. And today I want to share with you the way we can use articles. Okay, and if we are speaking of articles, articles are words that normally go together with nouns. Previously we have discussed so many things about nouns. Okay, so it is time for us to discuss about articles. And if we are talking of articles, we don't have articles in Swahili language. Okay, articles are only found in English language, and the articles can include a, an, and the. Okay, so today I am going to talk about how you can use correctly these articles, which are a, an, and the. Okay, let us begin with the way we can use an. We are using an with nouns or words that begins with vowel sounds. We are using article an with words that start with vowel sounds. What are these vowel sounds? If we are speaking of vowel sounds, this includes a, I, O, U. Or in Swahili we normally say a, e, o, u. So we are speaking of those sounds. If a word begins with one among of those vowels that I have mentioned already, you are going to use an. For example, we don't normally say orange, because orange begins with a vowel o. So we are going to say an orange. So instead of saying orange alone, you have to make sure that you fuse it with an article over there. It is going to be an orange. Or egg. We don't say egg, which in Swahili is yai. Okay, so instead of saying egg alone, you need to put an article over there. Okay, and it is going to be an egg. And why are we saying an egg? It is just because egg begins with a vowel sound e. Or umbrella, which in Swahili language is mwamvuli. Okay, we don't say umbrella alone. We need to fuse it with an article. So we are going to say an umbrella. And why an umbrella? Because umbrella begins with a vowel sound a. That is how we are using an. Then how about an article a? We are using a with words that do not begin with a vowel sounds. If the word begins with a vowel sound, we are using an. If it does not begin with a vowel sound, we are going to use a. As we have said, vowel sounds are a, I, o, u. It means that other sounds are going to be consonant, which can start with B, for example, C, F, G, H, J, K, up to Z. Any word that begins with that consonant sound is going to use for example, you can say a table. You are not going to say table alone. You have to say a table. And why a table? Because table begins with a consonant sound T. Or you are saying a cat, which is paka in Swahili. So you are not going to say cat alone. You have to say a cat. And why you are using article a to say a cat, it is just because the word cat begins with a consonant sound C. Or you are saying a book, okay? You have to say a book. Why? Because the word book begins with a consonant sound B. So we are going to use an with those words that start with vowel sounds, and we are going to use a with words that start with consonant sound.